Keep it a buck, keep it a bean, but most importantly, keep it clean. We talking wins, losses, rings, and everything in between. You are tuned in to the Keep It Clean Sports Show. I'm your host, Nico. Glad to be here. Glad to have y'all with me. We are joined with my brother Ray. What's going on, man?
Man, blessed and highly favored. You know what it is, man. Back
Yes,
for
sir.
another round of shenanigans.
Yes, sir. We got my brother Ev in the building. What's going on, brother?
What's going down? What's going down? What's happening, everybody?
Everything is good, man. My brother Smith may be joining us this episode. I'm not sure. We're gonna see. Hopefully. But until then, if you are tuned in with us on the YouTube, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Seeing the subscribe numbers going up, we do appreciate y'all. We thank all of y'all. Let's keep that going. If you are listening to us on actually, this ain't dropping on DSPs. So if you're on the YouTube, subscribe, like the video, leave a comment, and stay tapped in with us at Keep It Clean Pod on Instagram, at Keep It Clean Show on TikTok. Our brother Smith just popped in. Thank you, my boy. What's going on, man? Yes,
Yes,
sir. Right on time. So yeah, that's my spiel. Let's get to it, gang. Right, what's up?
Straight into the bag. Anybody got draft feedback?
Ace Bailey is hilarious.
His father.
And and whoever his handler guy, whoever that video is that video going around, but
Don't call him his
to
handler, bro.
His
whoever
dad.
listen,
Handler's crazy.
oh,
His
listen,
handler is tough, man.
you know how I be with the talents, man. That's what they be calling them. I'm trying to use the lingo. But look, to turn down all of these workouts, to turn down all of these organizations and get sent to Utah, comedy. Just perfect comedy. I loved it.
Specifically didn't want to go to Utah and still ended up with Utah, man. The
Yeah.
crazy part is in this whole midst of him and his janky promoter, Danny Ainge with another swindle. Another swindle once again, hyping up somebody else just to go come in and swing the person that he really wanted to in the first place, bro. That's a master manipulator.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
master manipulator right there, bro.
Oh man.
And let me apologize. I kept saying his dad. I'm sorry. That's Sharif Cooper's dad, another NBA
Yeah.
player. That's what I meant.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
his dad when I kept saying that. And on that note, Joe Budden podcast ish. You kept going on for months and weeks talking about how you was a talent player agency and all that, and you was working with people. You were working with that guy. We've seen the picture. We've seen the picture of all y'all in your drug dealer Picos. Nasty work, brother.
That's
Nasty
crazy.
work. You went on the podcast this last couple of weeks trying to explain what was going on,
Yep.
and was like, "Hey, well, the media really just trying to put out this narrative when your man's himself really came out and played out and is enacting in said narrative.
Mm.
Stop it, five. We gotta talk about it, man. So just warning you, you're not smart. You be getting cooked in debates. Now you don't even know the business you be talking that you handle.
My man
Stop
said
it.
my man said Rich Paul represented 80% of the draft picks in the
85.
first
He said
round. Like,
85.
what are
He
you
said
talking about?
85, bro. And it was 13. It was
13%. 13.
13%, man.
Come on, cuz. Smith,
What
what you
about you, Smith?
yeah, what's your take on the Ace Bailey situation?
Um, I'm sure I'm happy he cleaned it up. I'm gonna be honest. So much bullshit happened, and yet again, I feel like the media gassed the situation that really shouldn't have been blown to that proportion for real. The nigga literally got off the plane Saturday, had the luggage in the core side, and got a whole workout in immediately off the plane, like in real time. So it's like he's going there to stand on business. He understand what is in front of him, and I'm happy that that happened, But I wish he just kept it real. Like Friday, he was at Sharif Cooper Foundation shit. Like you should have just said that from the jump, cleared that shit up, and nothing else would have transpired in my opinion. So
Smith, he don't want to be there. He has nothing to free.
Who
He
wanna
is
play
over
a
in
here on a
lot of
Utah,
free
bro?
me
people
campaign,
listen.
bro.
All right, quite frankly, like the LeBron to the Cavs, Cooper Flag to the Mavs. Like, bro, we got to be honest. Like, a lot of these niggas go places they don't want to be. I doubt Jalen
I
Brown
mean,
wants to be in
with
Boston.
LeBron, it's like you going home. That
Yeah.
Well,
works.
we can.
Nobody's necessarily going to be mad at going to Dallas. Let's be honest. It's Dallas. Like you can make some
Yeah,
shake
like
in Dallas.
let's
He's
move the rest of the
going
spots off the table.
to
Utah.
Utah. He's going where
Yeah.
Kanye West went to make that terrible album. a couple times. Like,
He's going to
come on,
all
bro.
of Russell Westbrook's arch nemesis as a fan. He's going to a place where
Ain't
I
that
mean,
where
look at
Mormons be? Ain't that like
Yeah,
Mormon land?
yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, like yeah. Come on,
yeah.
yeah, come on. And that's no
Any
disrespect to the Mormons. I don't know how y'all rock like that, but
any other feedback? I don't know how much y'all paid attention to the college recruits, whether it be 1 through 5. I'm tapping out after
Um,
Ace Bailey.
yeah,
one thing
I'm
I
with
got
you.
with the draft is just it's something with the Ace Bailey and just now, bro. NIL was a failure,
Mm-mm.
and the reason I say that, is the power that it's empowering someone that doesn't even physically have the job yet. That's the only reason I say that. And the reason
Yeah.
I say it is because you got these kids now able to dictate, well, not even able to, but forcibly dictating these standards because guess what? They don't need the money. They don't care about where they're getting drafted because they didn't got millions already in college for a while. And hell, some of them are probably getting paid more in college than they would be getting at the draft position sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Where so
That's a
now you
fact.
got it where you got these situations where, hey, nah, I don't want to. I don't want to get drafted number 1, 2, 3, or 4 because guess what? I don't like none of those teams. I'm gonna tank myself. I'm gonna not work out. I'm gonna be an asshole. I'm just not gonna do it. I think it just sets a bad precedence for the future. Like it kind of makes it where like it becomes the you're I don't think I think it sets the precedence of now not even wanting championships or wanting to win in the sport is the real factor. And I think it's a I want to go where I can ball. Like that's the precedent that it's setting because I went to college where I could ball because that's where my NIL
Yeah,
bag was biggest.
I get you.
So I think
I
it's
get
setting a
what you're saying.
precedence that's taken away from the love of the game for the love of the check and what my game brings out of the check.
Uh, I'm not mad at the love game part. My pushback on it only comes from the aspect of we done seen ACLs and Achilles get blown in younger and younger people as they go along. If you got the opportunity to get your money while you can, get that money, man. And I also look at it strictly for the piece of if you're getting NIL money, that means you have to abide by NCAA rules. There's a minimum amount of hours that you have to have and to be eligible to play. And you have to pass. So even if you're sticking back getting some money, you're at least getting an education. To me, is the way that I'm looking at it. Now, you do
If
also have some doofs, but I mean, in order to get
if
in order to have
Big if.
eligibility, you have to be at least taking classes at minimum.
Yeah, but a lot of
There's
people
a
are
certain
leaving
amount of
still
hours that you
after
have to be
one or
taking
two
classes.
years though. So a lot of people still aren't getting the degree with the NIL deal.
I'm not
interesting.
disputing that. I'm saying you still have to maintain class grades to play. You have to be passing your classes. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. As soon as you fail, you are not eligible to play.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
but what education is being gained? If you think about
Whatever
it,
you're
if
Yeah,
I'm
getting
if you
doing
at,
the
if
bare minimum to get to the if I'm doing the bare minimum just to play to get to the in
uh-huh.
the NBA,
and then I
what am I
leave
learning?
without acquiring the degree, then it's like, what real education did I gain?
I'm either not on the bench of an NBA team because there's a couple dudes that passed on the NIL in this particular draft, passed that were projected lottery picks that did not get drafted at all. So you got no school and no money where you could have stuck with the 3.5 NIL deal over here, at least going to class. Whether you finish the degree or not, I don't know. But if you're sitting on the bench getting less money or no money altogether, what do we really go to
Yeah.
school? You know, because
Yeah.
I'm not mad at you, Evan, what you're saying, because it for both football and basketball, those are the primary two I'm gonna stick with of how it's playing out. Has the advantage boded well more for those that are just playing purely for the love of the game? I think that's tough because that might come down to the subjective piece because I don't really know too many people at that level that aren't at least entering the league with the love. They might lose it at some point because a lot of people have came out saying it's a job. Like you
Mm,
start to become monotonous and you're going through that piece of it. In that 18 to 22-year-old range, or unless you want to be a super senior down the line that stretches it out to 24, 25, and you know that you you don't have, we'll say, top 8 rotational players in the league, right? You're not
yeah,
going to be in the starting five or the next three, especially coming down playoff time, you might be somewhere between 9 to 12 to 15. I'm on the side of going to get your money. If you now know now on the other end, like the Ace Baileys and them, Ace also had an attitude issue narrative that was coming out on top of his piece. Now it feels like Cooper or I just blanked on whoever the Spurs drafted second. If they were trying to do that, are you mad at them? Because if we've seen the last few years of who's been the number 1 through 5 draft picks, whether it be Washington, Charlotte, some of these other very, very bum teams, do you want to go waste your talents there? Or would you at least try to speak up for yourself? And worst they tell you is no, like Ace Bailey. Hey, I heard you, but you still here with us.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I would say because like I will say what you're saying, your positioning, and we ain't gotta make this no debate at all because we'll be going too long. But you were attacking something I wasn't even talking about. You were defending the player getting your money. I'm with that. I'm talking about literally just the precedence of the sport and what NIL did to
I'm
the
not pushing back on that.
sport. That's all I'm talking about.
I'm not
talking
pushing
about
back
just
on
the
that at all.
professional sports part. I'm with you with the money thing for sure.
Yeah,
but
no, I think
that precedence.
Because I think what the love of the game comes down to is, my bad, for really quick, is even to get to the professional level, there was a lot of people that were burning out, realizing that they had to take a job anyways because they either may not cut it to get to the professional level, or B, man, just bills to play in college or handle that. So that NIL at least gave you a baseline. And if you love the game, hopefully that ends up showing. I'm not disputing necessarily what you're saying. Hopefully that love continues to show, but I'd rather love the game with a little bit of ends. Just tag.
Yeah, I would say, but those NIL guys were the guys that were mostly going to get drafted anyway. Like second, third, bench rotational guys aren't. So it's like that's not true. That's
the NIL money helped even for like the D2s and D3s. Like, for example, if I was still hooping back in college because I went to a D3 school, I could have got sponsored by Canes down the street that was specific for my D3 school and got like a certain amount of contract money. It wasn't always just for the drafted guys.
No, but I'm speaking specifically to like people that are getting the hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars. With the people getting the tens and fives, that's not life changing money. So that's not a conversation.
I was gonna say, so a college kid, 10 bands.
But we talking about somebody that's going to the.
No, I feel you. I feel you. I feel you.
Yeah.
What we got next, Ray?
All right. We done seen it settle in. We done watched all the ESPN hot takes. We fresh off of the new championship. I got a question just based off of championship teams only. Is the OKC squad that just won where do y'all rank them amongst champion teams? Off of roster lineup. I might venture to say, like, where do you rank them?
I think we gotta. You definitely gotta. All time. I don't think they're all time team.
Yeah. No.
So like, are we asking like the last decade? Or
I'm gonna be realistic. I'm gonna jump out there. Wherever you put the 2015 Warriors, you're gonna put this OKC team because it matches almost.
Nah.
Listen.
Huh?
Let me chop it, and you're gonna understand why. Think of the narrative that's gonna get. Think about the narrative y'all probably about to mention about this OKC playoff run. An injured start every series. Somebody got hurt in the final series that made it easier for them to win. You were an MVP team. You had a stacked team that won 67 plus games. Who that sound like? That sound like 2015 Warriors, don't it?
Hold on, quick second. Let me clarify because you are right, Ev.
So that's what I'm saying. When you rank them, you should probably put them together.
I'm asking ranking. I'm talking strictly roster, just the roster against roster. I'm not talking about the path.
Yeah,
none of that. Path to the finals. Roster against roster.
Roster for roster.
Yeah, but basically, what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, I can't do that because that's severely underestimating Clay and Draymond at that point in time. Draymond, a DPOY. Nobody on that roster right now is a DPOY. And then you got Clay. He was Mr. 60 points.
That 2015 season?
If not that one, 2016 first.
That mind you, that was his breakout season, the year that they won.
Yeah. So it's like I understand what you're trying to say, but then they also had Livingston off the bench. They had David West. Like
let's go through OKC roster.
OKC roster. OKC
have
don't got
depth,
them
too.
boys.
They-
They had too much holes. Case and Wallace, buns. Lou Dort, moonball.
They had. See, that's the thing. What they lack.
Like Caruso, the best man off their bench.
No,
We
check
had
it out,
3
right?
of them.
See, check it out, right? With Warriors and OKC, it's where they're the same, but they contrasted differently. Okay, Golden State was offensive, offense. Guess what? OKC is defensive. So the same thing you saying, they had the offensive dogs with defense. OKC had the defensive dogs, but they had that one offensive nigga that just was enough to obliterate shit.
But it's also
Let me
like
ask this, where are you really quick, where are you ranking when you're saying it's comparable to them? Where are you ranking the 2015 personal?
I don't think, like, when you say champions, at least when you put them in the last decades, they won't be very high. They won't be, because when you, and I'm talking, but I'm taking,
I got them with the Bucks.
and I was talking about path, and that's why you got to put path too to how they won.
Nah, man, we going straight. If I put this Thunder roster against insert champion team, I'll even, if y'all want to go the last decade, sure. I was gonna say 2000s, but give us 25, give or take. Where do you rank them in the 25? Off a roster only.
I got them matched up with the Bucks.
With Giannis?
Yeah, that's it. It's like Giannis comp to me is SGA. Like that's the. No, I'm saying as far as like these two niggas, these two is y'all go get a bucket guys. That's there. After that,
Chris Middleton was a.
You're right.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm probably. Shout out to Kawhi.
I'm bugging. You're right. I'm bugging. My fault.
Smith's about to lie.
Shout out to Kawhi, but 2019 Toronto is my pick. They down there with them. Kawhi, that was a carry job for real. So I'm gonna put them down with the 2019 Toronto boys. I ain't gonna hold you.
Who did OKC have that was matching with Kawhi?
What you mean? SGA.
SGA.
He's the MVP. Kawhi was an MVP.
Come on, man. SGA was going out there getting buckets, bro. He was going out there getting buckets. We just said this. You just said this in the very last clip. I think we put it out. We might have.
And
if they would have lost, it wouldn't have been your fault because you went out there and did everything you were supposed to do. Come on, man.
They already had a defensive player of the year by this point.
Who?
You wasn't talking about that. You was just talking about the rosters.
No, what I'm saying is his lockdown ability and to go. In any offensive game SGA has, Kawhi has defensively, not including his offense.
Roster wise, though.
Yeah.
I'm only
like
going
if they went head to head.
2019.
Yeah, he carried the rest of his roster. Did he not?
Pascal is heavily underrated on that team.
You said Pascal's name about 3 times.
Jalen Williams, very, very solid. They on the same thing for real.
Jalen and Pascal is an even matchup. Y'all
at
tough
that
on
time,
Pascal, bro.
If they,
2019.
Yeah.
And then let's slide down more.
Rain Man, Fred VanVleet. I always
you can't even say his name right, so we just X that out.
Rain Man, the one that earned that contract. Y'all tough.
Nah, but I'm just thinking like matching up wise. I think that'll be the closest. Like 2019 Warriors had Drew, and I'm not gonna lie, Chris Middleton was fucking shit up. So I think that trio is fucking OKC up bad.
That's a fact. I was bugging with that. The Raptors pick, that makes more sense to me because it's like they're not doing nothing with none of the Warriors teams. They're not doing nothing with Kyrie and LeBron. They're not doing nothing with the Heat teams. They're not doing nothing with the Lakers team. Like it's just the Spurs squad. They're not doing anything.
How do y'all feel about them matching up with Denver?
Intriguing.
Because this is Jamal Murray when he was Jamal Murray, and
then it's like no.
I'm just asking.
It's just no.
I don't think it's too far off.
I don't think it's far, but
I think some bigs for Jokic. I think. I mean, we kind of saw a glimpse, not really that much because Jamal wasn't Jamal, but like they had the bigs for Jokic. I ain't gonna hold you. So that would be interesting.
They did what against? What you mean? They did
what
against Jokic?
He's saying OKC has the bigs.
I'm just saying, like the way they
what against Jokic?
Jokic had one of his worst playoffs. This was the worst playoffs Jokic had. in the last 4 years, if we look at the stats, that shit was not gravy, bro. They
Do
made
you
Jokic
have
look
them better
exposable, low key.
than the Raptors? You
What
have the
happened?
Nuggets better than the Raptors?
For surely.
Yeah.
For
Yeah, I do.
surely. That's why
Yeah.
I'm saying the Nuggets, I'm not gonna hold you. Like the Nuggets might be better only because matchup wise. Like matchup wise, Kawhi taking
Oh
Shea
my
and doing
God.
nasty things. I ain't gonna hold you.
But
I seen him
Kawhi-
doing with Kawhi that
Picking
run.
some apart. Yeah.
Okay.
I seen him
okay,
doing
hold
with
on,
that's
hold on.
nasty. I want to see that.
I'm looking at it now. Ev, I might need you in the stat facts to back me on this. I'm looking at this roster. You're telling me
What's up?
Danny Green, multi-time champion by this point, playing for the Raptors. You're telling me where they got Kyle Lowry. I'm just naming it: Norman Powell, Pascal Siakam, Jonas Valanciunas.
Now wait, hold on.
and
Let me
Marc
ask you a
Gasol.
question. Wait. Let me stop you. Let me ask you a question real quick. When you say Danny Green, when you call him a champion, and then you ask us to talk about the roster being
3 and
good,
D.
what does adding three-time champion to his name mean? Because he wasn't that great.
Because at that specific
he was
specific time,
okay.
Good point.
hold on.
Ev.
Same
That's a good point.
thing that Caruso is, because when I'm considering the roster, I'm considering also your
No, he was
experience while you're on.
he way better than what no Caruso way better than what
Can I
Green
finish the
was
sentence? Can a
for
brother
that
land?
OKC team.
Can a brother land? I'm considering your experience when you're playing on that roster. At that time, Danny Green is a multi-time champion. So your experience comes into play during the same way with Caruso. Caruso knew what to do. Anytime that OKC started fumbling, Caruso was making clutch moment happen just to keep the team afloat. So in those moments, I'm considering that you got Danny Green, Marc Gasol, and you got Valanciunas. They had a roster, bro.
Nah,
Like,
they did.
I know
And they
we
had
hate on.
Surge. I ain't gonna hold you. They had
They
Surge
did
too.
have Surge. Yeah, they
I ain't
did.
gonna lie.
Because
That
they
was a
weren't
pretty
supposed to
decent
win.
one.
They only won because Golden State
Yo,
got hurt. I
I'm
can admit that.
tripping.
That's a
Or they
bias.
also had
But
Marc
they
Gasol.
did.
They did. Yeah, they
They
had
did
Marc
have
Yeah,
Gasol.
Marc Gasol.
Yeah, it's tough.
They
That's
I ain't
did
tough.
have
gonna
Marc
hold you. I'm
Gasol.
low-key sleeping
tough.
on that team.
That's tough. Yeah,
Something
that's tough.
They
crazy.
had
That's
OG.
kind of tough.
They
I'm
had
I'm
young
sticking
OG
with
and
OKC,
Anunoby.
but my goal is stay.
I mean, so it sounds like they at the bottom.
Yeah,
Yo.
they at the bottom.
It sounds like they at the bottom. So yes,
bottom
they would be the weakest team because
Are we saying bottom 5? Like,
it sounds like it because even when we tried to go find the bottom 5
hold on, let's keep
of
it
that,
up because let's be real. Like, think about it. We forget about that Spurs team that beat Bron the first time. That
that team's vulnerable.
that team,
that was a light team too. It was just like, think about it. That was a carry.
was it a light
Bron
team?
at that point?
Was it a light team?
Bro, they was beating
That was
us by
a-
scoring just 83 points and shit. I don't know.
That sound like lockdown. That
I'm
don't
saying that
sound
they
light
were
to me.
scoring
Wait, hold on.
83.
If you're saying this OKC team don't beat the Miami teams, I know Nick said it. Are you?
Yeah,
do you think these OKC teams beat the Miami teams that won? Because if they don't beat them, how we haven't beaten the Spurs?
That's what
I'm talking about the 07 Spurs.
That beat Cleveland.
Yeah, that's why I said they beat Cleveland the first
Young
time.
Tim?
That mean Bron.
Yeah, I don't know about that,
That's
bro.
what I was talking
Young Tim is gonna do damage.
Young
Young
Tim and
Tim
Young
with
T.
young
Young
Miami?
Tim,
Actually,
and
you're
this
right.
is like,
Actually, you're right.
I
and
just
this
seen
is
how much-
prime.
I just seen
This
how
is
Connolly
prime
was-
Euro. This is prime
Actually,
Euro
you're right. Never
Ginobili.
mind.
Like,
Never mind.
come on, man.
Never mind.
Young Tony?
Never mind.
When he
I
really
just seen how
fast,
CJ was looking.
Yeah,
Tony
never
would
mind.
look
My bad.
diabolical.
and they got Bruce Bowen out there. Don't do that. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
Man,
They
Dirty
down
Bruce.
there, bro, and I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
It's only
about the
you know what it is. It's really SGA, because like low key, like I think when you look at the man on all those teams, when you go to the Giannis, Kawhi, like I'm not gonna lie, at 100%, I think that's why I like the Jokic thing, because the Jokic is closest to SGA. Like Giannis was really on one leg out here hawking shit crazy, blocking shit crazy. You know what I mean? They hit another level.
Ray just said, what about the Pistons, the 04 Pistons?
Oh, I'm not gonna hold you.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I think, that works. That works. That's probably the best matchup.
And I don't even want to disrespect them because
it ain't even.
I'm gonna be honest, dude. I don't know if I believe that this OKC team had the dog to beat that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because they still gonna have it. You're gonna have a Tayshaun Prince bug out. You're gonna have a Rip Hamilton bug out.
They beat the Lakers.
Who's
they
running
beat
with
the
Rip?
Lakers.
Who's running with Rip? Who's gonna? Nobody on their team is gonna do the hard fouls on Rasheed.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie.
You know what I'm saying?
Work with Shea
Chauncey going to work, and Ben Wallace it's Ben Wallace. So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's looking like they're the worst team, bro.
Yo, you know who would be the motherfucking MVP of that series though? Rashid
Who?
would do bad things.
Rashid would do
So
Oh,
something
all of them
crazy.
boys over there. Rashid
Rashid,
would do bad things.
Rashid would
Bad
do
things.
something crazy, man. Okay. Okay. So then I had a follow-up question still with the OKC roster, and I think I sent it to y'all boys. But the question more or less was, did they do more work than, I know they won the ring, but did they put in more work than the KD and Westbrook and Harden OKC team?
No,
Mm-mm.
nah, they was beating the Spurs. You know what I'm saying? Like they was in there
They was
dogging.
being Kobe. They was
They
being
was
Dirk.
beating Kobe. They was
They was
beating
being
Dirk.
Dirk.
And they was like, and it was real like KD foul line last second shots type. They was putting in work. Yeah, no, we're
Yeah,
not
Yeah,
no.
doing that. We're not doing that.
yeah. And
We're not
honestly,
doing that.
I'm gonna be honest. I really am curious to see. Like, I would have wanted to see that Thunder team versus the Heat team that
Oh, yeah.
faced Dirk.
Yeah.
Like to see both those young teams go head to head, only because
Mhm.
KD was really giving
Dogging.
them
Yeah.
work,
Like
crazy work.
Because mind you,
Harden
they
off the
lost.
bench. And it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Come
They
on, man.
lost to a LeBron, D Wade, and Bosh team. It's not like they,
Yeah.
A hungry one.
Mm-hmm.
y'all
That
beat
was Giannis
that yellow
LeBron.
team.
Right. Right. Young LeBron.
That was yeah.
Rim
Demon
running
LeBron.
LeBron.
Like, yeah. Demon
All right.
LeBron. Still chasing you down, LeBron. Like, yeah, no. Come on, man.
Okay. Now, this is just historical. We're assuming they're in their primes. I have a save two question. You can only save two. These are
Okay.
players that got injured. Derrick Rose, Grant Hill, Penny Hardaway, Brandon Roy, Greg Oden, Tracy McGrady, Yao Ming. You can only
I'll
save
go.
two.
I'll go first. Derrick Rose, Tracy McGrady.
You said that
For
fast. I
me.
don't appreciate
Yeah.
that.
So no, now listen. I thought about you sent this. You sent this a day ago. So
Oh,
I've been
fair.
thinking
Yeah, I
about
did
this.
send it to you.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
All
You
right.
sent
All
it.
right.
You said this. I thought long and hard. Pause about Yao Ming. Because
Crazy
I was
sentence.
like, I
That yeah.
said pause,
You was
brother.
thinking about that, yeah, man.
Come on, man. See, you
Yeah,
ain't even
me.
have to do. You ain't even have to
Oh,
do all
God.
that. You ain't even have to do all that. I mean, all right, whatever. I'm not even gonna go there with y'all. I'm not even gonna do that
He's
with
like,
y'all.
yeah, I
This
mean,
guy.
But
This
I
guy.
thought about like because Yao Ming was so crazy to me. Like I remember being like actually upset that Shaq couldn't do nothing with him that first time that they locked in. Like I was hot at the crib. Like why are you getting cooked like this? Like what's going on? And if he full health for the majority of his career and in his prime, like bro, that's a double machine. Probably triples off the blocks. Like it could get wicked. But Derrick Rose was way too crazy for me to not want to see that for another 3, 4, 5 years. Really test LeBron. Like
Mm,
Jimmy Butler really developed for real, and y'all really put something together and probably smacked them boys up out of there because they were struggling.
mm-hmm.
So I would want to see that, and also Tracy McGrady, bro, childhood type shit. I wish that man's knees stayed with him because the dunks, he was shooting over everybody, always a highlight show. Yeah, that so for me, those two, yeah, I would say Tracy and Derrick Rose for sure.
Yeah. And for me, I say D Rose is one for sure too. Because me being from Midwest, being from Illinois, I knew about D Rose, of course, while he was in high school. Here in Simeon, mind you, Chicago 4 hours away from me, but I'm over here. We still hearing, hey, it's this dude named Derrick Rose that he out here, he's going crazy, and out here in the Southern Illinois area, WGN is a network that would play Chicago Bulls and Chicago themed stuff. So periodically, you catch a high school game on there, and it was just so happened like you were able to see him being in high school, going up there looking like how the Jives look now, looking like you know what I'm saying, how Jordan looked back in the days, looking like that, in high school figuratively, and just
Did he
seeing a
dunk
young
on one of
man.
your homies back in the day?
Mm-mm.
Air him out. Air him out. I
I
just want to
no,
put a
I
name
would say
to
I
it.
don't think my high school ever played a Chicago team. I
Nah,
don't think they
anybody you
did.
know, anybody that got yammed on by a famous person.
I don't know
I'm
nobody.
messing with you. If you don't have the name, I was
I don't think
I
so.
was gonna
I
say
don't
air
think
him
so.
out. Did
I
Derek put
don't
him in
think
the
so.
rim?
I don't
Just
think so. I don't think so. But it
all right,
was
go
so
on.
that's one. But then my next person would be Brandon Roy. That's why, like, as soon as you said
Mhm,
that, like,
mhm.
like as soon as you said his
That was a
name,
tough
like
one too. That was
flashbacks
a
in
tough
my
one too.
head.
Yeah,
Like Brandon Roy is a dude that, like, watching him, like, I had like visions of that dude being like the next GOAT. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, and I don't know what it was. It was just something about his game. Like, dude was just everything on that court. And then it was him in LA, like Portland, it was becoming a nice unit together of a young team.
Mm-hmm.
It was something to look forward to. And then when
LaMarcus
Portland,
Aldridge.
like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
dominant little young core of them together, and then just the situation with his knees and injury history and everything, and it sucks. And it's like those are the two guys, especially for me, because both of them were with me right in my prime teenage years, high school
Yeah.
age,
yeah. I feel that.
freshman year of college, seeing them ball, and it's like, man, them the formative years when hey, when everybody Bron stands and stuff, them the years when you really like, that's the dude I'm rooting for, right? You know what I'm
Locked
saying?
in on the game.
You lock
Yeah,
in on somebody. So, and it's like D Rose, that would have been my guy. He got hurt, and then it was like the Steph show arrived. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's
yeah.
one of those things.
Yeah.
I think like if D Rose didn't get hurt,
Ooh, because like a
you get
real D
that
Rose
or
versus
Steph.
Westbrook, real D Rose versus like Steph.
Like,
Oh
we
my
missed a lot.
goodness.
Like,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I would
yeah.
say D Rose's first comeback for real when we saw the preseason game against Kyrie. That was the only time we got to see them both really hoop, and they were free flowing for like 15 minutes, and they
Yeah,
just cashing everything. That's like the only opportunity we ever got of that, and it
Yeah,
sucks.
yeah.
Yeah, because I hate what I also hated about the D Rose piece is when he first came back, he was putting up very similar numbers. He just wasn't
Hmm.
bouncing out the gym. So
Yeah,
Right.
that only tells you, like, had he not got hurt, bro, like,
Yeah,
I
it would
think
have been bad.
I
Yeah.
think post injury D Rose is mad underrated, bro.
It is, yeah, he
yeah,
is. He is.
Massively
Because like
underrated.
to go from
he was
being like
smarter.
an attacker like
Yeah,
that to really making your game like mid range and floaters and yeah, yeah. Come on,
that
man.
jumper was hitting, boy.
Got nasty. He started like I remember they put up a visual. It was like Derrick Rose, DeMar Rosen, and how much they just use that mid range and just snipe you down. Like yeah, yeah, man.
Bro, the
mm,
50
Who
he
you?
put up in Minnesota, bro, I watched that game.
Come
Like,
on, man.
that's
Come
one of
on,
like
man.
that's an all-timer game just off the energy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
that's a
you felt
special
that. You
moment.
felt that right here, man.
Yeah.
yeah.
Watching that game, you felt that right here, man.
Who you saving, Ray?
Me, I'm gonna start off with saying I'm of the belief even if Tracy was healthy, he has the same exact career he has now. So I don't think it's any different for me.
I don't.
Yeah,
Man, you shooting at my nigga
I
Tracy
don't.
like
I'm
that?
yeah,
sorry.
nah, he deserved that. I ain't gonna hold you.
I'm sorry,
I
man.
mean,
Because
that's fair.
the more I
Tracy, you
think,
wilding right
because the
now.
more
You
I think
wilding
about it,
right
it's
now.
like,
He
hey man,
deserved
you don't ask me what you would have did with Shaq when you had Vince right there and you ran off. Dog, you would have just kept ruining teams as far as I'm concerned, healthy or not. So I'm looking
facts.
at it's gonna be the same. We gonna get the same results,
But think about it
regardless.
though. But think about it though. If we got Yap, well, I didn't say Yap, so never mind. But
Exactly.
if we, you're right. I'm out. Yeah, I did myself. All right,
Exactly.
you're right.
So I it's hard to say Grant only because the talk versus just the handful of games we have is like I would have loved to have seen it. But I'm also partially a hater where it's just like, yeah, if they saying you would have been better than Jordan and Jordan meant a lot to a lot of people. I'm sorry, Grant. I
Yeah.
appreciate you as a commentator. I do.
Yeah.
I'm going with Brandon Roy, bro. That the we would probably still be arguing about a mid range versus a three had he had been there long enough to at least be at the start of the Splash Brothers era, to where
Mm,
he was just as much appreciated because there was nothing you could do about that jumper, man. There
Yeah.
was,
mhm.
and it was just a smooth handle going into it, smooth going into the jumper. I liked Penny because of the game that he brought. I love Derek. I probably in my heart of hearts would choose Derek, but I also grew up on Iverson, so I'm cool. I got the cultural
Mhm.
impact. I understand pound for pound, smaller dude, all that athleticism. So I'm gonna go with Penny because Penny was doing movements that we hadn't seen before just yet. Penny,
That's fair.
Penny would have been. Penny had the potential to me to put up a Magic S career if he would have landed in the right situation while healthy. After Shaq left, and we understand why Shaq left was because Penny was getting injured. If he wasn't, that duo there, Do we
Yeah.
get Kobe and Shaq if Penny never got hurt?
That's a good. See, a Penny a little bit before my time. So yeah. But I can see
Maybe.
that. I can see that. Yeah, for sure.
I'm going Penny and
Penny,
Brandon. Yeah,
Penny and Brandon. What
Hey,
you
I
got,
would
Smith?
say, hold on, Ray. That's what you just said. That's a great like conversation, like biggest like canon events in the NBA of like.
Yeah,
Because let's
let's
be
bring
real.
that.
Let's be
Let's
real.
bring. We
What
can bring
happened
that
if
back
War?
next.
Like what happened if the Warriors win in 2016? You don't get KD, so it's like
you don't.
Yeah, you don't get KD. Yeah, so
you don't.
yeah,
It's
that's
a
a
Yo,
fact.
lot of it's a
I'm
lot
not
of
gonna lie.
beautiful.
KD might have, in hindsight, if KD had the red pill or blue pill, I think he wanted to. I think on everything, he would have said, "Yeah, give the Warriors that ring." Because I think I think genuinely, like if he had to do it again, as stubborn as he is, I don't think he would have. I don't think he would have genuinely. But maybe
I think
that's
he
me.
would have went to San Antonio.
Like that was a
That's what I
great
thought.
what if.
That's what I was thinking he was gonna do is go
Yeah.
to San Antonio and fry
I think
shit.
he was going to San Antonio. Him
Fry
and
shit.
Kawhi
Telling
would have
you.
been.
Him, Kawhi, Tim.
Yeah, it'd been nasty.
He just
Please,
I
decided
think he was.
he had to go to a
please.
place where he couldn't lose. I don't know why he decided that, but
Which is crazy
he
because
just
it's like they was up 20 on them boys before Kawhi. But anyway, that's another canon event. But we'll
But no,
talk about
like,
but
hey, because guess
who
what?
you.
What if the league never vetoed a CP3 trade?
We
Like,
we
that's
What
why
we have an
it's just
episode
it's
for
so
this.
yeah.
we
We
are
have
live
a
creating
but
ideas as we go.
yeah.
yeah.
We're gonna have to
Um,
bullet
who you,
point this. We just gave
yeah,
3.
we got it. We got it.
We just gave
But
3.
yeah.
That's
Who you
crazy.
got, Smith?
But yeah, Ray, virtual high five.
Shake my hand.
Brandon Roy, first of all, like Brandon Roy. So I'll never forget prime Brandon Roy. I don't know what year. Maybe y'all can help me out because this was in the beginning of me getting into basketball. I want to say 08, 9, 10, around that time.
Somewhere around there. Yeah, somewhere around there.
So Brandon Roy comes and like there's just some things you never forget. I was young. I started the Celtics won in 07. That's when I really, really locked into basketball. I was 7. So
Boo.
like, bro, right after that though, Brandon Roy comes and I remember like being at one of my dad's cousin's weddings at like 9, 10, whatever years old that was. And first round playoffs, I forgot who they were playing. But bro, I'm telling you, like we're Caribbean, so like we mess with basketball, but like not like that. You know what I mean? Not like that where everybody's just overly locked in. You know what I mean? Me, I'm young as hell. I start hearing people like talk about Brandon Roy. Like as the night go on, his name getting bigger. They finally put his game on the TV. I swear to God, I forgot who they played in the first round, bro. I literally watched the TV the whole rest of the game and was stuck. I'm seeing him get the ball, bump shoulder, fade, chicken. It was one of the most iconic games. Like the best game he had, I literally was happening. I forgot who it was in the first round, but it was literally, and I watched the whole second half, bro. And I was just like, yo, this right here is some completely different shit. Completely.
Yeah.
So like
Brandon Roy's still there. I don't even know if we have the same Dame Lillard story.
Man, facts. That's
You
a
don't.
fact.
You don't because he was their Dame Lillard first.
That's a fact.
Because
on drugs.
everything you're describing, the Brandon Roy was the nail in the coffin that showed me the difference. But that is like 2K really did kill NBA Live. Because
Yeah.
playing with Brandon Roy,
Yeah.
Brandon
It
Roy
was
Nasty.
like,
He was a bucket.
It was
Bucket.
different.
Who your second pick, Smith?
But yeah, like MJ, I've been on record multiple times saying he's my GOAT. I will stand 10 toes down and say MJ's career will not look the same if Penny Hardaway never got hurt.
that's tough.
MJ came
Because
back.
now he has to meet Shaq and them.
No. Not he had. He did and lost. He did and lost. People forget that. He did and lost.
That's when MJ came back, right? During the middle
He
of
came with the 4-5, and then he switched the jersey and still got his ass clapped. He switched to 2-3, still got clapped that same series.
Didn't he?
And who's the primary defender on MJ? Penny. 6'7", wild wingspan, athletic as you, defensive point guard, giving you 20 and 10 a game with Shaq? He
Didn't they
already
get
had
swept the
beat
next
you
year?
when he came back, and he lost to the only other man that would have stopped MJ, Akeem. Bro, they definitely, I'm telling you, the age Penny was and Shaq together, and they already beat the actual GOAT the first time they saw him. That's one of the
That's
most canon
nasty.
events I think is
Yeah, we're
way
gonna have to
more.
put that.
That's
We're
an
gonna have to.
epic.
Yeah,
Amazing.
we're gonna have
We
to
got to
throw
do
that
a
into.
canon
Yeah,
episode.
yeah. We got a
Really
canon
deep
event
left
episode.
into
Shout
the
out to
well.
you, Evan.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah.
All right, we moving right along, man. We blitzing through these. Conspiracy theory time. All wrong answers only. I'm gonna give you a fact. I'm gonna give you a fact, and then you gonna tell me what this means to the league and what you seeing in your conspiracy theory. Fact: in the last 5 years, 8 NBA teams have sold. One's on sale as we speak. So just to give you a rundown of who those are: 2020 Utah, 21 Minnesota, 23 Bucks and the Hornets and the Mavs and Phoenix. That was 2023. 25 we got the Celtics and Lakers. These are all facts. What's your conspiracy theory?
We're
Portland's on
going.
sale right now as we speak.
We're going to China.
My conspiracy theory. I like that. I like that.
That's my conspiracy. We're going to China. Ni hao ma, shay shay ni. You better go ahead and get ready. We're going to China. Y'all go ahead.
I like that one. My conspiracy theory is that I think because of the new collective bargaining agreement and how these new deals are being made, I think a lot of owners are saying like, "Hey, these players are soon about to make $100 million a year. I don't want to pay this motherfucker that, so I'm getting out of here." And I'm just because, like, let's be real. Like today, mind you, today is the first day of free agency. SGA just re-signed for 4 years, $285 million.
That's craziness. It's wickedness.
That is what? That's $70 million a year. 71. That's
Let's talk about Devin Booker. 2 year for 150.
2 years, 150. Like,
What?
so we're yeah, bro.
Yeah,
2
Oh
year,
my
signing
God.
150
is crazy,
extension.
bro.
Like they already said, I think they said with Cooper Flag, like if he does start to reach those ceilings that people are giving him, if he hits all of his ceilings for max contracts, he'll be a billionaire, I think, by his third contract. Mind you, his first contract is this current one. So his second extension would make him a billionaire. Like that's what they're saying with how these new things are going. Like, so I think a lot of that's my conspiracy. These owners are saying, I'm not gonna be the one to pay him.
Yeah.
He
And you
can
know,
get
Is
it,
your
but it
and
ain't
you
gonna be
know
with
who
us.
is? You know who is? Ni hao ma,
eh,
shay shay
are,
ni.
is your theory hinting at
money.
racism? Like they tired of playing these black people? Are you saying
Nah.
that at all? Or
No.
they're just tired of paying in general?
Nah.
Hey, come
No,
on,
no,
I'm
I
just
think
asking.
no,
Is your
because this is the no. My
I'm just
concern
asking.
it's just that there. I think this is the fact. It's a precedent being set that we aren't going to be able to pay these guys this because this is the thing, right? The Lakers, they're being sold. Their valuation is 10 billion. Imagine you get two supermax guys where they're getting paid potentially $800 million
Right.
in a 5 year span.
Yeah.
You're and
Hmm.
but you still have to pay the rest of your team also, and you got the luxury tax, the second apron, all this stuff you now are still facing.
And we ain't even talking about light bills.
You ain't even talking about keeping everything going.
We
So
ain't even
that's
talking about the
where,
stadium.
and that's the thing where the player contracts and salaries are gonna outweigh and outgain and outpace your professional valuation. And like I said, I think these dudes are realizing, and you notice a lot of the people you mentioned, if I'm not mistaken, are the larger market teams. These small market teams, you need to fucking be scared because they already know the player are leaving.
Well, let me see. In
And
the small market, it would be is Minnesota small market?
I
Nah.
was,
Yeah.
Okay.
I would
I
say so.
Bucks,
probably.
Probably. Yeah, I would say so.
Bucks,
Yeah.
Utah, and Charlotte. I don't think
Oh well,
Charlotte is.
no. So no, my conspiracy actually might be a fact. The small market teams are the ones pulling this because they know
We
they
can't pay
can't
that.
do it.
And NBA board members,
I'm gonna
y'all
tie
have
that.
just
I'm gonna tie that into it later.
NBA board members, y'all have just witnessed a pitch from Ev. I don't do with that what you will. Smith, what's up?
But yeah, no. So basically, I like what Ev said, but we got to kind of dig deeper because it's kind of technology problem too. Like I think the bootlegging is really about to affect a lot. So basically, we're seeing a lot of owners who actually have that bag. A lot of these people that own these teams, most of their bag is this team. You know what I mean? We're seeing a lot of people, a lot of owners come around, and if you look at their net worth, they're playing with play money. Like if they got to take a L for 1 to 2 to 3 years, they're able to take it at that $10 billion, $5 billion cost. Like we're not talking about Jeannie Bus Dad paying 70 mil for the Lakers or whatever the
Yeah.
Celtics got for the, you know what I mean? We're talking about someone
Mhm.
who could put B's down right now and be all right. But the reason why I said technology is being an issue, when you play in Michael Jordan $10 million a year and everybody's actually in front of their TV and everyone's actually in the stadium, you're actually
And
making
and
profit.
and buying merch and yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
let's be real, guys. You guys aren't the biggest. I know you guys aren't the biggest soccer fan because I'm not, but I still be seeing what them boys get began paid.
Oh, 100.
I am.
100.
You
100.
are okay. I'm sorry, Ev. You are. I've seen that multiple times. But bro, we heading towards $100 million a year.
Yep.
Have you seen the Miami Heat first half regular season games? You be seeing them games in the first half?
No.
Nobody.
There's a
there.
reason.
Nobody's
Nobody
there.
be in the stadium.
Nobody's
So if
there.
nobody in the
Y'all see
stadium,
the, like if you look at the DC, like the Wizards like stadium, like when they in the it's empty. Ain't nothing
Nobody.
going on.
Let's stick to
So nobody's in the
No, I'm
stands?
sorry, stick to Smiths really quick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Miami Heat have nobody there. They signed Messi on the back leg of his spirits, and that stadium is filled to
packed.
the brim, bro.
Yeah.
Packed.
Come
In the
on.
Yeah,
same
it's
time
different.
frame, bro.
It's different.
So
It's different.
so that's all tying in, bro. Them boys get $100 million a year. And that's because they fill that motherfucker up, a fucking stadium, bro. They fill a stadium up. And on top of that, like, even if they are getting bootleg, bro, some of these soccer presses just for one ticket. And these people, like, we seen soccer, like, these people dying about this shit. These people putting their whole life, bro. Basketball's not like that, bro. Especially not
Yeah.
anymore. So it's
Especially
like, bro,
not in the States. Especially not in the States. Facts. Facts.
So it's like you're telling me, I don't know how the cap keeps going up like this, but you're telling me the cap going up to 100 mil. Viewership is going down every year because of the bootleg and shit. And there's less people in the stadium. How the fuck are we making profit?
Yeah.
How are we making profit to give SGA and all these Cooper Flags 100 mil? Like, even if Cooper Flag is the best shit we ever seen, bro, he's not profiting. You're not profiting off Cooper Flag like as if it was in the 80s or 90s. You know what I mean? It's a completely different game. So I think that's really the main thing right now.
You want me to tell you how they're gonna do it?
How?
Ni hao ma.
They gotta open it up.
That's
bro.
the name of this.
I'm telling you,
They
we
gotta
going.
open it up, bro.
No, I'm gonna have to figure out how to spell that. It's gonna be a
Either
Mandarin.
them or the Saudis, bro. Somebody coming.
Oh,
Somebody
there you go.
coming.
Thank you for the live.
He
I
said
appreciate
the
that. I just caught that at the rim. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Right at the rim. Right. Because I was gonna say Nick is down the path. The fact of the matter is them Saudis been buying everything. Actually.
They've been on a hell of a run. Hell of a run.
They took the PGA. PGA was like, nah, don't do that. And then they threw out a couple contracts, and you saw the golfers go, hey,
Hey
my
man,
guy.
y'all might want to do that.
Come on.
Cristiano Ronaldo went over there and had a ball. Almost $500 million in signing. This is old Christy, not young that was still putting the brakes on people. This is Messi.
You talk
went to
about them
Miami.
folks that have I know how to make it rain money.
Nah,
Like,
what French say?
Cristiano Ronaldo
What French
thrusting
and Buster
everywhere
say?
after every
They
celebration.
hit the dance. We getting there, rap money. They was
Hey,
too
man.
ahead of their time, yo. They was way too ahead of their
Hey.
time, bro.
Hey, they are buying everything. Because the crazy part about it is, should I give my theory first or should I give the facts first?
Go ahead. Whichever.
Okay.
Give the theory first. Give the theory first.
Theory first. I think it's a sign that's showing we cooked as America. So they buying the product now to go ahead and set it up with all the other international stuff that they got going on. We done seen the rise of international players. We have been saying for 3-4 years, where are we at? Get somebody. We've been trying to force faces of the league that if any of them were on our block, we wouldn't even let them be in our friend circle. You don't care about no Jason Tatum. You don't. Devin
Yo,
Brown
real
would have
talk,
got
real
roasted
talk,
out
though.
at the cafeteria, bro.
Devin Booker. Yeah,
I'm
gotta come
sorry.
on. Man.
We
I'm
haven't looked the
sorry.
same since D'Lo started snitching.
Yeah,
It's been face after face of like, my guy,
we not
who
pulling
is
up for
he?
that.
Whose man's is this? The
We not pulling
closest,
up,
the
bro.
closest we got was Ant, and that's just because he loves to talk shit with us. He's probably the only out of all the American faces that we've tried to put there. All of them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
cooked.
yeah.
It's
It's
cooked.
over.
I'm
it is
sorry.
good.
It's over.
They are trying to do proactive commercials with Cooper as we speak. You want that to be the face of the country right there? Nah.
And y'all have
They
Wemby in China. I'm
out
trying
of
to
mama.
tell
No,
y'all
no,
something.
no. Yo,
Listen. I'm trying to tell y'all something.
Hey.
The dude that we just saw internationally be the face of basketball internationally because he was shooting threes at 7, whatever he is,
yeah.
came over here, played for a little bit, and went straight to China.
Hmm. Hmm.
I'm trying to tell y'all something.
I think
You
his
on to
team
something.
was top tier for that, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Wemby
His
came
team was
down
top
with a
tier for that.
blood clot and said, "Let me go be peaceful where the money at." Bro,
Oh shit.
I'm trying to tell you something,
what do-
bro.
so my conspiracy theory is they see that the thing that we paying attention to is moving over here,
Yep.
just like the rest of everything else that we got going on with this country. That fire sale, buying it all, bro.
Get up out of there. Yeah.
Factually
put it-
speaking, you're
They put a
close.
tariff on the NBA.
Yeah, oh man, it's crazy because all right. So the most recent owners, the group of them, the fact of the matter is they did sell to an American banking company. That banking company is owned by a company over in Abu Dhabi.
Mm.
So if you look at
Shocker.
between Jordan, Genie Bus, Cuban, all of them are all pitching into a group. They are now investors into this group.
Mm-hmm.
That's a money laundering.
Yeah, I see what. Yeah, that's the shell company. That's the shell company.
It's just like, oh, it's over. It's done.
Yeah.
Because it's also spreading out. Once we get there too, how many more NFL games have they been telling us are going to be played overseas? The
More and
flights
more
don't even
every
make
freaking
sense.
year.
They don't even like that type of football like that.
They don't even
they
respect
don't
that
even
type
really-
of football.
Yeah.
What is this
We got
American
two.
shit?
They're airing English speaking games in Germany. Them Germans are just there to watch us be buffoons. They don't care about football, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
facts.
It's happening.
That's a fact.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. All right. Snake draft situation. 82-0 or die. You gotta draft the team. We doing 6. You got starting 5 and a 6-man. I don't know who wants to go first. We doing snake draft. If a name gets taken, you can't
That's
pick
it.
that name.
I'm going
You
first.
gotta-
I'm going
If
first.
the name get taken, I didn't
I'm
know
going
we-
first because that's what I needed
I
to
don't
know.
even
I
think
needed to
I
know
know
if a
we
name
doing
was
it
getting
like
taken
that.
or
I
not.
go
I
second.
didn't know we was doing it like that. All right, fine. I'll go third.
All right.
we got there got to be some like randomizer app or something that you can
You slept. You slept, bro. You last. You slept.
So what's the order? Because it's showing on
Me,
my screen.
Smith.
You, me, Ev, and Smith. That's how it's showing on my screen.
It's me, Smith, Ev, you. That's the order.
So that I go twice. I'm cool with that.
No.
Well, yeah,
me,
because we doing snake
'cause I'm
draft. You
fourth.
said so. It
Yeah.
go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll
Yeah,
survive.
Okay,
for me,
cool.
I'm all right.
it's lined up like a perfect circle.
Okay.
for
Yeah.
my order,
Yeah.
so.
All right. Cool.
Wait, hold on. Let me bring it up. So I'm gonna type them out as we go. So what's the order? Is you, Smith,
It's
Ev,
me,
and me?
Smith, Ev, you.
Ooh.
So yeah, you get the nice double.
I get
back and
one.
Ooh.
I get one. Damn, you niggas is gonna take my guard too. I already know it. I already fucking know it.
It's just man.
I'm sick. All right, cool.
Yeah.
But it's okay. It's okay. It's
And
okay.
every player's in their
What you
prime.
mean?
Every player's in their
What you
prime.
mean?
I just know y'all gonna. I just know y'all gonna take my shooting guard, but it's okay. It's okay.
Bro,
I just know
wait,
it. I just
who you
know.
about to take?
Let's go. Let's go.
I'm
for it.
finna take. So I know I'm finna get wicked.
Go ahead. Number 1, you go.
Steph. Out the gate.
You said who?
Oh,
Steph.
great. Go.
Steph.
Stop.
Wait. We
Smith,
picking
go.
PG?
Smith,
Yeah,
go.
PGs.
No,
PGs.
we
you got
picking
5
anything.
players.
5
Yeah,
players.
It's your draft.
PG.
However you want to go about
Yeah,
it.
go.
All right,
So
MJ.
It's your draft.
Bron.
MJ.
Oh, y'all. Oh, I didn't. Oh, I thought we were starting with
That's why I said
PGs.
stop.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Hey.
Okay. Now I know. Now I know what's up. Okay, my fault.
I got
That's
Bron.
cool. I'll take that. Yeah, I slept. It's all good. Damn,
Who'd
that's
you
cool.
say?
That's right. Y'all go ahead. He
Smith, who'd you
said,
say?
Smith said, who you say?
MJ. He
Jordan.
said MJ.
Smith said MJ. Who you got, Ev?
I
Woo.
got Brian.
Is Braun okay? Is Braun your small forward or power forward?
Can we figure that out after? That's
Oh,
kind of tough.
yeah. Can we?
That's
Yeah,
kinda tough.
because we said 6
Okay,
players,
fair,
5 and
that's
then
fine.
6. So
That's fine.
because we making a
All right.
positionless ball.
Okay.
this
I obviously am
nigga F
taking Kobe.
geeking.
Yeah, I'm hot. Damn it, you
Obviously
mother.
taking Kobe.
No, I ain't gonna
I'm
lie.
sorry, brother.
You ain't
My
get
fault,
not
gang.
one of them.
My fault,
Nah,
gang.
it's
I didn't.
cool. I know you. Heath.
No, I thought we was going position by position. I didn't know we was just.
That's
My
why, hey,
fault.
as soon
Yeah.
as he said
That's
Steph,
my
that's what
fault.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's
shit.
my fault.
Pause. Can we let
Yeah.
him at least trade Steph
That's-
for Kobe?
Nah, he picked. He already picked this. He already picked. I ain't gonna do that. I'll take it.
Man.
It's cool.
Since I get to go twice, go ahead and slide Tim in there right there too, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get
So
Tim.
wait, so who you got?
He got Kobe and
Kobe
Tim.
and Tim. Hold on.
Cool.
I got y'all.
Damn,
I got y'all.
nigga.
Let me
That's
see.
wicked.
Hey, can you share your screen with the list as we
I'm
type
about
as
to,
you
but
type it
that's
out?
what I'm about to
Yeah,
do.
that's what we need.
What prime? Can we have our own perceived prime?
I
Yeah.
wanted
Like-
to because my 5
Oh,
is
I see where you was going.
My 5 is
Oh,
so ignorant.
so you saying like a specific
Yeah.
year?
Like mine
then.
was gonna be 2012, 2013, bro.
Okay.
Hey,
That's cool. That's
it
hard.
don't matter. You
But
that-
pick your player because
That's cool.
it's still gonna be the
Yeah.
same answer even if you.
I
put
got
KD.
unanimous. I got unanimous
Alright,
MVP
who next?
Steph.
Who
All right,
next?
Ray, it's on you again. Ray.
Nah, he got Tim. Tim and
I got Tim.
Oh yeah, you got Tim,
Okay,
so it's on you,
now
Ev.
it's Tim. All right, so I got Brian. Oh, see, this is the tough part though. All right, so I got Brian. Nigga, I got Shaq.
Woo! I'm surprised it took that long. I don't know why.
Because I had to think about it for a second. Yeah.
me.
Yeah, it's on
So
you.
it's me.
Give me Akeem.
Ooh.
Not mad at it.
Ooh. That's tough.
Man, you gonna have some wars.
Yeah, we gotta have one.
Immediate
you, Nick.
wars. Y'all, you too, right?
Give me Dirk.
That's tough. That's tough.
I think it's back on
You
Nick.
go twice.
It's on
Yeah,
me.
you get to go.
Let me see. 82 and 0.
Study long, study
God.
wrong. That's what they say at the
Yeah.
domino table.
Yeah,
Study
you know
long,
how it
study
go.
long.
You know how it go, bro. Let me see. I got a center, and I got a 6-man to go to.
Study long, study wrong, big fella.
Come on.
Shit.
Mine better look like how I was really lying.
I'm a.
Yeah. Now you feel them pressures than GMs.
Hey, I'm sick. Yeah, I'm sick now. If we going prime, we going Kawhi.
82 and 0 or die.
Kawhi.
Oh, he said, "Why? I like that."
My
I'm
turn.
not mad at that.
Mhm.
It's on
Yeah,
you,
it's your
Nick.
turn, Smith.
I'm sliding Akeem to the 4, and I'm gonna take Wilt.
Oh my lord.
Mm.
Oh my lord. What type of time is you
Hey,
on?
you see, hold on. Wait. If you're gonna do that though, hold on. Shouldn't he be your 6-man?
Well, not
Nah, we
you
playing
just have
both
to
them
draft
niggas.
5. We can fill in wherever. You are
We
just
playing
drafting
both them
5.
niggas.
Okay.
I'm just drafting
No,
5.
because I was gonna say because of how you got it. If you got one person at each position and a 6-man, that's what I would say. The
I
6-man
see
is
what you're saying.
I mean,
That's what I'm
'cause
just
when
Yeah, I
you
see
do
what
the
you're saying.
starting lineup, you just gonna have to put them anywhere. Whoever you drafted, somebody gonna have to play one
I
of
see
these
what you're saying.
positions.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I get you.
That worked perfectly fine. Okay, cool.
All right.
All right, so it's my turn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's on you.
Give me Kevin Garnett.
I knew it.
I was thinking about it, but I was like, I'm gonna go Dirk. I'm gonna go Dirk, stretch the floor out.
Oh, okay. That's tough. I'm not gonna lie, man. I need some shooting.
I messed up. Then
I'm gonna take KD.
I just realized I messed up. Yes, that's what I was gonna do.
I'm taking KD. though.
Because
I was waiting on it.
Because Smith just did that. That's what I should have
Yeah.
did. Because Smith did that, but I didn't catch it because once we Smith didn't. I should have caught you.
Take KD, bro. Oh,
All right.
man.
Who else you going with,
And
Ray?
it's still on me. It's still
Yeah,
on me.
it's on you.
Give me Kareem, bro. Give me Kareem out, man. Give me Kareem, bro.
Not mad at that.
It's
not
back
mad
on
at
you,
that.
Ed. Give me Kareem, man.
Hell, I like mine though. Mine real modern now. Damn. Okay. At the shooting guard, and you said 82-0.
82-0.
D Wade, I love you, but for this specific reason, I'm going James Harden
Mm,
Ooh.
because I
mm,
can explain it, but I'm gonna go with James.
that's nice. I like that. I like that. That's a good
I'm
one.
gonna go Harden.
That's a good one.
It was
Nah,
you needed perimeter shooting eventually,
When it-
anyways.
and when it's free throw time,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Who you was
Yeah,
on
so
you?
obviously we got a couple shit to fill. I'm not gonna lie, you guys might look like y'all got athleticism, but I got sneaky athleticism. Shout out to Will, MJ, Akeem. So I need some scoring.
You have
Straight
MJ.
from Indiana. The Birdman.
Mm,
The Birdman.
I like it. I like it.
Birdman.
Okay.
I like it.
Okay.
I like it.
The Birdman.
All right, Nick.
Give
Back on you, no
me.
pressure.
Give me. Mm,
My
mm,
pick was clutch.
you feel me?
My pick was clutch.
You feel me? You feel me? Give me. He ain't gonna. Give me Jokic.
that's beautiful. I like that. I
Give
like
me
I'm not
that.
Jokic.
gonna lie,
I like that.
the inner black power in you didn't sound proud of that pick, but I'm gonna let you rock.
Nah, listen. I respect Jokic, bro. Like Jokic is a foreign brother. You know what I mean? Like I respect
Okay.
I respect Jokic.
You
Like
you
he keep it a bean on. He keep it clean in the fact of like I don't need this. I don't
fair.
want to go to the parade. I don't want to do. I want to drink beer and kick it with my brother. That's what I want
Okay.
to do, and I respect that.
You back up.
It's back on
You
me.
leave it. It's back on you.
Let's see. I can go guard or six man.
You could take a forward if you want and stick him at guard. It's just whoever's gonna
Yeah,
end
you're
up
right.
playing
You're right.
the
You're
position.
right. You're correct. Mm,
You can make Dirk your small forward and move Kawhi up and pick another center. Well, it's your team.
that's some crazy.
It's your life on the line. Is the main thing we looking at is your life on the line, bro.
Let me see. You know, and this is prime. This is them in their prime.
It's prime.
Wait,
Somebody we forgot.
Yeah.
give me doing.
It's me.
It's on
Wait, what did you say?
Smith.
Oh, wait. Okay.
Yeah, I said wait.
It's me.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's on you, Smith.
Hey man, I hate to do this, but I'll handle it with my six man. Really feel like I should have some youth, but at PG, I think it's perfect to take Detroit Pistons Isaiah Thomas.
See, I love this because I think I might be able to make this work with my two last players. My next person is Jason Kidd.
Mm.
It's tough.
I like that. I like
Why I
that.
just blank on how to spell Isaiah? Someone help me.
ISAI. You
Yeah,
could.
he's the one without the second A, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe
It's
I don't
something
know.
weird
Is it
like that.
Nah, it's some weird shit.
just
No. I before A. I don't even know.
put IT, bro. Just put
Yeah,
IT.
But Detroit IT.
We're starting a keep it clean spelling series as well. We're gonna do a spelling bee out this motherfucker. Thomas, I'm crying.
All
Oh
right, Evan,
man.
you said who?
J Kidd.
Ooh, okay. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Someone that I feel is heavily underrated. Heavily underrated at this guard position. Give me John, bro. Give me John Stockton, dog.
Okay.
Your six man
Good.
better
Go
be.
ahead.
Your
Good.
six
Go
man
ahead.
better be who
I
I
go
think
twice.
it is.
He
Hey,
could.
No.
Smith,
Your
I go
six man
twice.
better be who I think it
Good.
is. Because
It better
ain't
be
no
who I
way,
think.
Ray.
No.
Your six man. I'm gonna give you.
Go
2
ahead.
minutes.
Go
I'm
ahead.
no. Who your six man then?
Go
I'm gonna
ahead.
give you 2 minutes.
Who
You
your
gonna give me
six
2
man?
minutes? I'm on a time clock.
Who your six man? I want to hear
Who's
this.
your six man?
That PG just destroyed everything you had.
He
I
can
get your
redeem
thinking.
himself.
I get your thinking. I know. I get your thinking. But what's your
He could redeem himself.
Magic.
'Cause
fuck you?
Magic.
That was my six man.
What's wrong with you, bro? Magic. Yeah, fix your face, man.
Comedy.
Magic.
Well, you
That's
know what?
hilarious.
Hey, when I text y'all,
At least you
said-
do it.
Wait, I don't know who you talking about, Smith. Hold on.
At least you.
might have to do it. I don't know.
Yo,
There's somebody out there. I think I have an idea who Smith picking, but I'm looking at the
That
team that
six
I
man.
got. It's in they
Don't
prime.
tell me, but I got to think about who I'm gonna be talking about. Cause we probably
No pressure.
Yeah, come on, man.
I'm trying to think of who
Come
we
on,
talking
man.
about because we talking about a go here. Probably.
No pressure.
Hold on.
I
Six
think
man.
most people's Mount Rushmore has already been drafted. So I mean, I'm not
Yeah.
saying you in the weeds, but again, it's your life on the line.
I don't know who you talking about. Shit, y'all don't know either because y'all ain't said them yet. So
It don't look like you know. You on them Googles as we
I-
speak.
Yeah, you doing Googles, gang. I see you over there.
But
I see you over there.
I was like, who we talking about? But I don't know who y'all talking. I legit don't know who y'all talking about. So
Oh man.
my six man, shit. I'm looking at who all y'all got. So J. Kidd, Harden, Brian, KG, Shaq. My six man. That's tough. I
You wanna
had it
take
at
Dame?
first. Fuck him. I would say my six man would probably be Russ.
Westbrook?
Yeah.
Russ. That low key changed. That might change.
You just threw me off with that one, but okay, that's
Fuck.
cool.
Cause we said primes.
Who you
So
got?
I
Smith?
think he's trying to counter Magic because he know.
I
Magic coming
have
off
to
the
do
bench is a
this. You
problem.
guys fucked me up. I'm saying it after Nick goes.
I'm gonna tell y'all
Nah,
who
it's
I
on
was
you,
gonna
Smith.
say.
Nah, it's
first.
on you, brother. It's on you, bro.
It's on you,
It's
Smith.
on
I'm gonna
you.
tell y'all who I was gonna say.
I'm gonna give you my original after,
All right.
but y'all have forced me to take Giannis.
It was about time. I'm
Y'all
not
have
mad at
forced
that.
me to take.
I
Giannis.
forgot Giannis.
Yeah,
I
forgot
didn't
about
want
Giannis.
to,
I ain't
but
gonna
y'all
lie.
have forced me to take.
I forgot
That's
about
why
Giannis for
I
sure.
legit forgot.
Off the bench, we talking prime.
And I took Westbrook.
We talking prime off the bench. Let me look at my team. So if I put Buddy in
But J.K.
at any point, this is gonna. Oh, if I put Buddy in, this is gonna get wickedness. Give me Steve Nash.
It ain't get that wicked because he can't defend a lick.
That's okay.
You and Stockton in the same boat. Thanks.
That's okay. That's okay.
You're
I'm gonna take Steve though.
sick if you are sleeping.
I
on
like the
Steve or
Steve pick
John.
personally.
I'm gonna
I
take
like
Steve.
it, but
I'm gonna take Steve.
I do
Hey.
like it. As a six man, I do like it.
Hey.
Yeah.
So what y'all seeing right now?
So we got Steph, Wade, Kawhi, Dirk, Jokic. That's my squad.
With Nash
Smith's-
coming off the bench.
With Nash coming off the bench. Smith squad. We got Isaiah Thomas, Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, Hakeem Olajuwon, Will Chamberlain, and Giannis coming off the bench. That is ridiculous. I'm not gonna hold. I mean, Smith. It sound. It's like it's stacked.
You know who
but
I wanted to take?
Oh yeah.
But I had to fight it because of Westbrook and Magic. I had to fight the urge, but I wanted. But basically, Giannis is way better than this nigga, so I couldn't justify it. But Allen Iverson, I wanted to take Iverson.
I was thinking
I
about
wanted
that
to
too.
take
but
Iverson so bad.
Yeah. And we got
That's also the
Ev.
picks.
We got Ev with Jason Kidd, James Harden, LeBron James, Kevin Garnett, Shaq with Westbrook coming off the bench. And we got Ray with John Stockton, Kobe
Yes,
Bryant,
sir.
Kevin Durant, Tim Duncan, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Irving Magic Johnson coming off the bench. I'm not gonna hold. Ray got some shit over there.
He do.
Ray got some shit over there. I'm not gonna lie.
My six man.
I'm not gonna lie. If I would have known we
I
wasn't
wanted
doing
Magic.
positions first, I would have took Kobe from you. But I'm gonna let it rock.
Bro, that's who I
Hey,
would see.
So,
Hey,
so Pete,
Ev,
real quick,
I
real
don't
quick.
want you to sleep. John Stockton is the all-time leader in steals in the NBA with a burner. With the burner, bro.
So, fans, support, keep it cleaners. Cleaners. Yeah, we just
Who survived?
cleaners. We the cleaners. We gonna let y'all figure that out. These are the squads. We gonna post this joint up. Y'all let us know which team is going 82-0 and which one of us are dying.
And out of the squads that we see here, who picked the best? Who
Yeah.
picked the best?
Who picked the
has
best team?
Best chance of survival. That's what we doing right now.
For sure. So, my brothers, I appreciate y'all as always. Kawhi, are you shitting me?
That's it.
Anyway,
After Kawhi,
that's fair. I mean, D-Wade can play defense, bro.
I ain't
D-Wade
gonna
can
hold
play
you. Kawhi Wade duos. I've
It's
never thought of
nasty.
that.
It's
That
nasty.
shit is
That is a
low-key
nasty
With
It's
Steph,
video.
with Steph, with Steph doing
Steph
what he
running
can do,
around.
stretching the floor with Dirk, and Jokic can do whatever he want from anywhere.
Jokic
Hey
is looking
man,
crazy in that
hey
offense,
man,
bro.
hey man. I'm saying,
Jokic is looking
The funny part, if you didn't know by looking at his team, you would have no idea that Smith's the youngest out of all of us.
You
mhm.
wouldn't. You
When,
wouldn't.
You would think
when
it was
you
me.
look at this squad,
You would think it was me.
Bro,
would-
that's why I
you
took
would have
Giannis
thought Smith
too.
was
I'm like,
40,
yo,
bro.
I need someone from
And
nowadays.
that's,
Man.
bro,
That's
I really
OD.
hate I slept on
Dragon.
Giannis, but bro, y'all sleeping, bro. I got Shaq, bro. I got Shaq.
Yeah, you got some wild
Shaq
shit over there.
and
You
K
got some
on
wild
that.
shit over there. You got some wild shit over there.
And bro, I got 4 niggas who can fuck with a triple double at any time. 4
This is facts.
Yeah,
at any time.
This is facts.
At any
I
time.
think
Now,
my
hey, I'm
only
gonna tell y'all
complaint
this
about
though.
your squad is relying on them clutch minutes for Harden. That's my own.
See, but no, that's the clutch moment's gonna be free throws for him. Go ahead and do all your bait tricks.
All right,
Your
fellas,
bait.
I got a heart out. I appreciate y'all. I'm getting up out of here. Y'all
Yeah,
continue, do y'all thing.
yeah.
Okay.
Subscribe to the page, please.
Yeah.
That's all y'all get from me. I'm out. Love y'all.
I ain't
Oh,
gonna
you
hold it. I know you was trying to prep for a different ad. That's why I threw in the snake draft piece of it.
No, but
Yeah.
see, hey, I'm gonna be honest. So this is what when I asked you that question about are we talking about specific time frame players, and I said because I had somebody that was real wonky, and he
Okay.
really was my magic. Ben Simmons. Because this is the thing, right? Because we said prime, and that's why I was asking specific players. I was just gonna say pre-pandemic Ben, because 20. I don't care that he only averaged 17 points. He averaged 17, 8, and 8. That's another triple threat, triple double defender, point
Magical
forward.
defense.
Magic. That's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying.
No,
That's why when him saying Matt, I'm like, oh well, I would have still probably took Ben, but J Kidd is a good thing.
I'm gonna be
too.
honest with you. Even in the career question that I was asking, bring back 2 people, I was gonna add Ben Simmons to that list. But I
I
felt like
hated
he
you
was
had
too
Greg. I
young.
hated you had Greg.
It is like it because Greg was like, you were primed to be something. I don't know what happened. Like your knees just failed you at the wrong time in life, dog. I don't know what to do. And I almost threw Embiid in there, but I think his is just more of his feelings hurt than anything else, bro.
But
Yeah,
like I like all these, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Well, I hate
They're
that
all-
too. I
I feel like they're
Giannis.
all so different.
Yeah,
Like, I feel like they're all so like, bro, Nick clutched up something.
he did though. He did. He did.
Because I really do fuck with the Nash pick. Because you could really slide everyone down, take Jokic out, everything's fine. Like run Nash with Steph, Steph backcourt. Oh my god.
But who are they stopping on defense? Who?
And
you-
that's
Nah,
where-
they
now
ain't
you-
stopping shit. Yeah. Nah, they ain't stopping.
and that's why my
Wade
thing
and
was
Kawhi
about
gonna get
82
tight.
and 0 with that, right? So
Yeah.
my perfect when I asked you, my lineup originally was gonna be what was it? I was gonna take Steph, Kobe, Bron, Katie, Shaq. That'd have been mine.
Steph Curry.
That-
I'm not mad at
And
that.
then a 6-man would have been I would have had, I think, who was it? I think I would have had Steph as my 6-man. Actually, that's what I
Yeah.
would have did. Sorry, I'd have had Ben Simmons as the point and Steph out the bench. Like if we would have had to have somebody be a point guard, that's would have been mine, because then Steph is your only person that will really be the short person. Everybody
Yeah.
else can switch
Yeah.
everything
I'm
2
not-
to 5.
I'm also looking at this. Hey man, you went and got Wilt, then New Age Wilt. It's on the same squad.
Yo, I could
Yeah.
run so much lineups with these niggas, bro.
Yeah.
The amount of lineups I could run with these niggas is crazy. Like, I could just throw a lineup in ChatGPT, give me 100 combinations, and I'll be fine, bro. I'll be fine, bro.
Put Shaq on the bench, put KG at the 5. Keep KG at the interchange KG and Brian.
Bro,
See, that's why I
originally,
drafted Magic. 'cause I could
Originally-
Bro, that
put
Magic
Kareem
was
on
so
the bench.
crazy.
I knew, bro, he was one pick away from me, but I wanted Shaq. I wanted Orlando Shaq at the 4, and I wanted Akeem at the 5. That's what I really wanted. But
Bro,
It is
I
what it
wanted, bro. I wanted 2014. No. I wanted 2017 KD at the 4, and I
Yeah.
wanted 01 Shaq.
That-
at the 5.
that's where my new age aspirations failed when he took KD, because that was gonna be my 3. That was gonna
Bro,
shock y'all. 'Cause
bro,
I'm not
if
the
I
biggest
wouldn't
KD
have
fan,
thought, I hate that you
but-
said that, and I didn't think. Like, because I'm too busy, bro. I'm too busy looking at the Excel spreadsheet. And I'm like, well, damn, I got Bron at my 3.
Yeah.
oh crap,
Hey, man.
I can't put Kevin Durant now. Like if I
Yeah,
didn't think about it, it's like, but if I thought about that, I'm like, damn. That's why I was like, man, I'm getting my lineup that I wanted almost. Like,
yeah.
if I could have had KD,
Hey,
boy.
man. I just hope y'all can appreciate the problem that I'm creating for y'all. If I just put Kareem on the bench and put Magic in the game with Tim running the 5, KD at the 4, and I can enter it, man, it's gonna be a problem.
But
I'm
see,
gonna
that's
be
the thing. You
honest
can
with
put
you.
Magic
I'm
at
gonna
the
be
5
honest
too,
with you,
and
Ray.
that's why it's nasty.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Ray. If
That's
you
why I
have
wanted it
Magic,
too.
if you just have Magic at the 1 and John Stockton at the as a 6 man,
As a 6 man, it's good either way.
Bro,
ooh,
But
that's doing
we.
what I was saying. That's what I'm
You
saying.
talking about
Put
you
your
talking about
your short
6'9"?
man to the sixth.
You talking about 6'9", 6'6", 7 feet, 7 feet, 7'1". That's
Hmm.
that's looking ridiculous. I ain't gonna
Wicked.
Because
lie to you.
I took John. Just I'm looking at y'all's point guard since that was my last position. I was like, yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's why I
need
took
someone that
IT too. That's why I took
yeah,
IT.
it's like
Yeah,
I need a burner and I need defense. If he gonna be running
yeah,
around with Steph, I need
yeah.
defense.
You need
Yeah,
that.
man.
Need
Yeah,
that.
man. That was a simple one,
Nah,
man.
we cooked up.
Hey, yes, sir. Y'all got anything else y'all want to throw in there? Y'all want to y'all want to talk about your boy Dame?
I was about to say, I just need to go and get him out of here. I just need to say, hey, hey, Buck Day. Uh, but
It's
what
so
I really want to say,
hard
gang,
to say goodbye to yesterday. Hey, man.
hey, go ahead, Ray.
I I I don't I don't wish ill. Genuinely, I do not wish ill upon Dame because I've been through that injury before. It's hard to have empathy specifically though because he has been in direct control of his career,
Yeah,
whether it be the loyalty test and not wanting to leave, all the way up to the point that you did want to leave, and unfortunately,
yeah,
it was just in one of them positions. You are an older person with a contract that really nobody wanted. Nobody wanted, and even in this current situation, you don't necessarily lose. You're still getting paid, but
Yeah.
you feel me? So it's you coming back. You hurt. You got hurt in the playoffs, man. I wouldn't even risk it if it's me because we've seen everybody that's came back from the Achilles injury besides KD who sat out. He's the only one that's had improvement in his numbers since getting hurt, especially with that particular injury. Boogie, Clay, almost anybody else that's had an Achilles injury. We're yet to see DeJounte Murray just yet, so he sat out the rest of the year. But anybody else that's came back from that, their numbers have gotten worse. Let alone being at the age that you are, Dame.
hey,
Hey, man.
hey. He said he likes to put himself in shooting conversations with Steph. We about to see how well he shoot now. That
And
athleticism is over. The athleticism over with.
He'll be 39.
It's so over with.
He'll be
Yeah.
39.
man, I just want to say, and I'm glad you brought up Steph. Perfect timing, brother. Hey, Dame, you thought you was Steph. You're not him. You thought you was Kyrie. You not even
He's not.
him. Kyrie just tore his ACL earlier this year. He got 3 years, 119. You tore your shit. You got waived.
Odd out.
Hey, sir.
Oh.
You gave them a reason, and they
You know
took
what I'm
Okay.
that.
saying?
So let me ask y'all.
What's the
Can I be?
word?
I'm just being childish. Since you already said Steph and Kyrie, does he rank higher than Westbrook right now?
No,
Does he what?
Westbrook got MVP.
Does Dame rank higher than
No,
Westbrook?
Dame
no,
shouldn't even be on this top 75, bro.
bro.
And it's
Kyrie
crazy,
should be on there before him. If Kyrie's not on there, because I'd be forgetting to say,
He's
bro.
not. He's not.
Kawhi and Dwight.
like
Kawhi
so.
and Dwight.
Like, and this is my thing, right? Because let me go and ISO on this because my homies know I had this issue with Dan. Even some of the homies in the chat, like I know Dre know, a lot of homies know I've had this
Yeah.
issue with
Yeah.
Dan for a
You've
while.
been on the hate
And
Dame wave for a
it's
minute.
this thing, and I want to explain this. It's really not even really Dame. I love Dame. It's the perception of Damian Lillard. The perception of Damian Lillard of he always bypassed the superstar criticism because oh well he played on Portland. And in the
Mm.
games where he did advance certain times, he was the one who stunk up the joint, and CJ McCollum was the one there to save him. And again, that criticism that superstars do get when they don't perform, it was never there, ever. This happened against Detroit. I'm sorry, Denver twice. in
Yeah.
two
Right.
different series and 2 different seasons where CJ saved the day. One, they won to go to the next series.
Mhm.
CJ won and helped them in game 7. Another, Dame Lillard went 2 for 9 from 3 in the second half and literally just stuck up the joint and they got eliminated. I believe that was
Yeah.
the COVID season, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
it was. Yes.
so that's what I'm and it's where this has always happened where he impressed you with the on in the first round, but he always escapes the superstar criticism. And that was my problem. And you always want to be lined up with the Stephs, with the Kyries, back then with the John Walls, but you
Mhm.
weren't doing certain things to get
Chris
there.
Pauls, you
You
weren't
weren't
there
really,
either.
and it's where you were escaping the criticism, and everybody was just like, no, 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 no. And then now you want to get to the point where you finally ring chase after you stayed too long for loyalty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now it's no, like this. I'm not. I want to make this clear. I'm not saying like I'm happy that he got injured. I'm happy he got waived. I'm just
No.
shits and giggles. Just shits and giggles. This is just for jokes matters.
Yeah.
But cuz you not Steph, you not Kyrie, you not a lot of these guys. You just another not average, but you just another great Joe that got a couple game winners. Because
That's
guess
tough.
what? Now
That's
you finna
tough.
go. Let's be real. And the fact that you are the winner for getting Wade, because you finna get the Bobby Bonilla for the next 5 years, 22 for the next 5. You get to now, guess what? Be the old man and rings chase. So
Yep.
now if you do win, there's
Yep.
really no value in that ring for you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Legacy solidified. Pretty much.
So okay. Is he the PG Tracy?
no, because
Ah.
injuries isn't his problem. Injuries
Okay.
wasn't
Okay.
Dame's problem. Dame,
Yeah.
and this is also me being honest about Dame. Dame's
Yeah.
problem was he was too loyal. It literally was his problem. Dame had it to where he could have went and gotten one. He could have went and switched teams. He could have, and that's my thing.
Yeah.
You need to be selfish at certain times. Portland literally kind of told us to our faces and to his face, we're not trying to help you win. We're not trying to get you a superstar. We're not trying to get you anybody else. They told him that. They said, hey, go out there and just fight by yourself. And then when they
Mhm.
traded CJ, they doubled down saying, go do that by yourself.
Yeah.
So, and that's where I
Yeah.
also give Dame this grievance of with these issues because you were too loyal to the system, and you were also using that loyalty to escape certain criticisms. But now look where we are. It all comes back down to the same reality.
I, I'm not in any point even coming close to doing anything but agreeing with you, good sir. Dame is someone I watch give the Wale complaints, but didn't have the Wale talent to back it up when you compared him to his peers. Because I can't tell you at any point where he was even the second best point guard in the West. I remember he used to complain all the time, feeling like he was getting snubbed on All Stars. And if I'm just looking at the position during the time frame that he played, there wasn't a moment where I would argue he was better than Chris Paul. There's no moment I argued he's better than Steph. That's just two out the West, out the gates, right? That's not including Russ running around doing what Russ was doing at this point. So I don't
He's
know.
not better than a lot of people, man. That's quite
Oh,
There you
crazy.
go.
hold on.
I
Whoa.
could rattle off like a good amount of names that arguably is better than them at 100%.
Gang, I forgot the biggest fault that this man got. We know how we talk about people failing with comebacks and all this. Hey, you know the game 7 that I talked about that CJ helped save them from? You know, they played the Golden State Warriors the next round. And in
Mhm.
that season, that year, the Warriors played without KD.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Guess what also happened that people seem to ignore? Portland was up double digits every single game at
Yeah.
halftime
Mhm.
Yeah.
and fucking
Mhm.
got swept.
Mhm.
You were up by 10
Yeah.
plus every game at
And got
half
swept.
and
That's
got
crazy.
swept.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And this is like for me, this is what I say when I'm like, bro,
That's so
if
tough.
and if anybody else, any other superstar that or any other player in the NBA that's claimed to be a superstar, we hear that for years.
Mhm.
But
Let's
no,
not.
we get a father stretch my hands clip over a goddamn buzzer beater and all is forgiven.
Yeah, let's not forget about the year that they went in third and got mollywopped by the Pelicans when Rondo had him on hell beneath hell
Listen,
type
man,
Drew
time,
put on
bro.
a
there is,
master class on them.
bro.
Like,
There's names on top of names, bro. Like I could
let's
legit 15, bro, off the bat, 15. Like, bro, we talking about Rondo, who was on his team, Drew, another dude better than him. Like, who, bro, there's a couple dudes better than Dame. I'm sorry. He's like, you know who he reminds me of in the modern day? Genuinely, he. I went off on this dude last episode, man. I keep doing this. Donovan Mitchell is just the same dudes, bro. Same
that's
dudes.
shake
No
my hand.
superstar criticism, but when they give you 60, oh my God, this guy's the best. No, he's not, bro. No, I'm sorry, he's not. Time and time again, you have time to show up in the playoffs and you don't. Please, please, please.
Spider and Dame Time are still two of the worst monikers that we've had amongst a lot of our superstars too. Let's not just glide past that either. The Spider Durantula already existed. You sound like a watered down version to begin with altogether. Dame Time is almost as effective as Playoff P. They're the, they're the same
Yeah,
names. It looked great during the season, and then when
yeah.
time comes, I haven't yet. Man, look, the amount of time that we can spend on both Mitchell and Dame. Mitchell still got time. I hope everything is graceful with you. You are also signed to that brand that tend to injure a lot of people. A lot of people. You know,
Mhm.
Adidas has not been gentle on the legs, man.
Hey, they haven't.
You know, so I hope Donovan that you figure something out, but they are essentially the same player.
Yeah.
Yeah, damn. I also don't like. I hate it for him. This is the one part that I do empathize with him. The last we might see of Dame is this injury. Like that is the closing chapter of your NBA career at this
Let's
age.
be whoa, hold on. Let's even be realer. The lasting images that we're gonna really have of Dame is him yelling in Tyrese Halliburton's face and then turn his shit the next game. That's the real
Broke
image we're gonna
broke
have.
his watch.
Like
Yeah.
that's the real image we're gonna have of. And then think about it. To see the run Tyrese did go on in it too. It's like it kind of was like, oh, you were the main guy calling him overrated, and then karma.
Yeah.
You know.
The
I
fact
think
that nobody even came to help him when he tore, like when you think of all the people, even from this playoffs that got hurt, Tatum went down, they rushed over to him. Tyrese went down, they rushed over to him. Right. Even during the season, Dejounte went down, they rushed over to him. Dame, they got to. Have y'all seen that picture when they're pointing down at the court and Dame sitting at the 3 point line and all nine other players are continuing on with the game and he's just kind of like,
damn.
yeah, man, like that I that was sadness to me because it took them almost a full minute for anyone to even come back and just like check on him. And
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a testament to just also the character that you portrayed in over there in that series because he went down and he didn't get back up. Like they went and got, as far as I know, it was either a turnover or a rebound, one of the two. Like gameplay continued. Refs didn't even stop the ball.
Yeah.
They just kept playing, and by the time someone came and checked, like that might be from what Ev said to then you getting hurt might have been the last thing we saw of Damian Lillard, man.
Yeah.
Best case scenario, it's a long shot. Let's say he does rehab pretty well and things like that, because I'm sure he's gonna take his time. He's older, come back. Like, bet his best scenario, going where he originally wanted to go, where Portland didn't allow him to go. Go to Miami. Hopefully, they keep Tyler, Bam, Ware pans out. Jaquez is what he is, and hopefully he turns into a 20 and 10 point guard. Like, hopefully he is a 18 and 10, you know what I mean? He's going to be a cone on defense, but hopefully he turns into that 18-10 guy, which they in a East that's going to be wide open until like 2028 really. He has a year. He has a year after the injury to really save his legacy, but it's a long shot, man.
2028. 2028
Bro.
is about the right time he should come back because when you think about it, the players that I mentioned, they showed the stat and why they were also arguing KD also besides KD being just 7-1 and can shoot from wherever.
Yeah,
KD took the longest to sit down.
Yeah.
yeah,
Almost everybody else tried to come back like just the longest next to KD was over 500 days. The next one was somewhere about 300,
3.
360 or less,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
And then all of them got
yeah. I
worse.
remember
And that's
Kobe was like 240.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
remember
Well,
Kobe was
if he
Kobe.
misses, if he misses all of next season, it should be about the 500-day range. Because mind you, of
No,
when he tore. Because think about it,
no,
it's
it would only be a
365.
year,
Well, no, I'm saying like think about it, he tore when was it in April?
give or take.
The next season, not this season, but I'm saying so
the one after that.
26
Yeah,
27 season, that should
yeah,
be in October. That should be about 500 mark.
yeah. That should be like 17 months,
But
17,
it's just
16
the
months.
problem with him is that he'll be 36.
Nine. Not
No,
no,
he's
he's
born
like
in
30.
1990. He's born in 1990. So in 2026, he'll be 36 years old. He's
Nah, he
34 right
not.
now.
I don't think
I
2026.
think he's older than
2026
that.
coming up. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You talking about 26, 27.
Yeah, 26,
Yeah,
27. He'll
yeah,
be
yeah.
36. He'll be 36 coming back. And that's where it gets real tricky because you would have to be the third option at that time. Because we don't
Yeah,
even know what you are coming back.
yeah.
So at that break, if you a third option, are you really even 18 and 10?
It would.
Bro,
Yeah,
we're like, I ain't gonna lie, hot, like this might be a hot take, but not even a hot take, just because how modern medicine has changed and we 20 years later. Hey, Dame Lillard, welcome. You are now the Miami Heat's Gary Payton.
yeah.
Oof,
Pretty much.
That's
Pretty
that's
much.
oof.
where you've entered that trek now.
Pretty
Because
much.
guess what? He's gonna ring chase. He's gonna go to a contender.
He's.
So
I know it. I know it for sure.
I don't
because
think
he's getting
so.
that 22, because he's getting that 22 mil. So money not a problem. He'll take the mid-level or minimum, probably. I will hope he's not trying to get 20 mil still. You're getting 22 free million.
And see,
So
that's the part where I think part of his ego is still kind of gonna be there to ask for something stupid.
it
I mean,
could
I,
I
I
happen.
hope.
hope not,
I hope.
man.
I
But
mean,
I
I
hope
hate
I
that
hope he I
situation.
hope he does, like, but like glass half empty, half full. I do say he does have the best position that any elder statesman of the NBA could have, of coming back from an injury. You get the pick of the litter. Hey, I want to go play besides who, and you get to dictate your price, because you go take the mid level and just go create a super team with whoever
yeah,
is out
yeah,
there at a year and a half.
yeah,
Eh, see,
So
that's
that's
yeah,
why I say
crazy.
he's no, he's in the best position, but it's just he has so much to lose and backfire because you
Oh
pick
no,
wrong.
I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm saying it's like this is just a testament to Dame's career. I seen someone do it better. Shout out to John Wall. I've seen it done better. Injured, getting paid that money.
Ah, yeah,
I've
yeah.
seen it
He
done
stole
better.
he stole the whole contract essentially.
yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
John Wall was an MVP without playing. I've seen it done better. You're not even the best at getting free money. I hate that for you,
Yeah,
Dame. I do.
yeah. They got rid of
You need to
you. Like they got rid of you. They still said, "Nigga, we just don't want." And let's be real. You got rid of for Miles Turner. Let's really keep it a buck on what happened here. They say we want Miles Turner over
Yeah,
you.
but they did luck up into a situation where the Pacers genuinely could not pay him. They lucked
Yeah,
up.
yeah. This
They
second
lucked up
April
into
gonna
a
just tear
situation.
everybody up, man.
Yeah, they lucked up into a situation that the Pacers couldn't pay him. So what I think what we're gonna have to, I'll end it here. I'll end it here. We gonna put a pin in this. Did this determine the Giannis situation?
Absolutely.
We might we might see did this determine the Giannis situation? Yes,
I.
sir. Yes, sir.
Uh,
But we gonna wrap it up here, y'all. It was a quick episode. We got some questions answered. We gonna add more to it as we continue to push along with this sports series, specifically NBA. We gonna post. We gonna post that team. Y'all gonna talk to us. Let us know. Let
yes,
us know,
sir.
and then also let us know who the two players you might bring back, or if there's anybody else you would have added to that fold, man. But we appreciate y'all coming by. Subscribe to the YouTube because that's where all of our one-offs are going to be dropping. They're going to be on the YouTube channels. Follow your boy Smith. Follow your boy Ev. Let us know on Instagram. Like, comment, and subscribe. And then is I Ray, the other co-host. Nico has already dipped out. Blessings and high favor to you all, man. Much love at the Keep It Clean podcast.
Yes, sir.
Have a good one.